It's not intimidating in any way at all, considering that most things I have written to this point are very serious. No, it was really wonderful. It was kind of a masterclass in how to do comedy and how to work on crafting a story that is using comedy as a tool. And Seth is incredible at doing that and has such an incredible work ethic. So it was really wonderful. I love the negotiation scene when she's high. It's my favorite scene. It's a really hard scene to do. It was a really hard scene to write because it is dealing with something that is real and important, and at the same time building the comedy into it. And I don't envy Charlize for having to do that scene. It's very, having written it, I knew it was very difficult. And it's just so funny and so vulnerable and real, and so I love that scene.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the script that we were working from was super funny. So improv wasn't really necessary, but, it was great to be able to open it up after they felt like they got it to see what else was there, because those are the moments that kind of make it, and there's just that tone that makes it feel alive, which I think really comes through in the movie, and it's just really special. One of my favorite scenes is with Ravi, where we're coming out of the hotel room, and then Seth finds us, and I just loved shooting that scene because that was something that was just a couple lines on the page, and we really found this interesting, very weird relationship and got to explore it, and it was just so much fun.
We had a lot of fun on set. It was intimidating at first, of course, because I've only seen her just beat people up in movies, and she's much bigger than me. And so, but from the very moment I met her, we got along really, really well. She really forces you as a filmmaker just to tell her how you feel. She really craves feedback like that, and she's just an incredible collaborator and storyteller. I mean, she's not just an actor in the movie, she's a producer as well, and she's a great producer too. So I have nothing but amazing things to say about her. And now she's my friend. Can you believe it? I mean, who knows how long it's gonna last? You do these movies and you think you make lifelong friends, and then they stop calling you back. We do. I mean, the thing with me and Seth is we kind of had a shorthand even from the very moment we started working together, because we really have the same taste and we really like.
I just want to tell you I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you very much. I love your work.
Thank you for.
Are you in this film?
Yeah, a little bit for 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know the director though. I'll hook you up.
Good dude.
Yeah, that Jonathan, dope dude.
O'Shea Jackson. Very funny. What is my favorite scene? I really like the scene where they're sort of writing a speech and they're about to there's a lot of romantic tension and chemistry, and then there's a bombing. They're in a foreign country. They're in the middle of a crossfire. They run to this basement and they kiss for the first time, and it's very funny and tense and real, and it's sort of all these different tones that we were able to play with. And do it in, I think, a semi-sophisticated way that is also still really funny, and you still, you believe these characters are falling in love, and that was really exciting for me. We called them, and they, I guess, are fans of Seth's, and, they came and they were so game, and it was just a dream come true. I mean, that was one of the first CDs I ever bought, and I was, I've loved their music ever since I was a kid. And they were just super cool and super nice, and they even came out at our premiere at South by Southwest. They came out and sang a couple songs.
It's a good question. Usually the trick is to not to try to make the music funny. That's usually a surefire way to make it horrible. So we approached it with an angle a little bit more towards the sincerity of the personal story in the film. We decided that the movie would benefit from a few different kind of sound palettes. So there's a nice sort of acoustic sound for the love themes and things like this, and then there's this kind of glorious sweeping Americana for the sort of patriotic side of the film, and we just had a lot of fun with a lot of different styles. They're just amazing to collaborate with. Jonathan is a great guy to work with because he cares so deeply about the music, but he also allows the composer a lot of creative space to explore new ideas and things like that. So it's always a really rewarding time working with Jonathan.
drama's so serious. You know, you have to be in such a strong mental space in order to get the gold in a scene. And comedy, everybody's kind of working together. You know, everybody, it's a little bit more of a relaxed environment, and you know, you're finding the gold together. In drama, you really got to just focus on you, and you got to kill it. You know, so it's definitely cool. It keeps me sharp, keeps me on my feet a little bit when it comes to improv, and it's fun. He wants his co-stars to shine, you know, and that's good this early in my career to be with somebody who wants to see you shine. So I'm forever grateful to Seth. Favorite scene is in the SUV when we get an alert of Ish has hit the fan, you know, and like that was just a fun day. Kicking it with Boys to Men, Charlize and Andy Serkis, like that was like the weirdest day at work. So yeah, definitely between those two.
I mean, for me, there's a scene where June and I get caught with something, and it was improvising a lot, and we did a million takes. It was really like a lot of laughing, a lot. There's so much improv, and it was awesome. It only works when you have a good team around you of other people who do it well, and these guys are all the best at it. It was fun.
I am incredible in this movie. Very funny. And how do you do it? It's a secret.
It's a secret. I love that. I should start saying that more. It's a secret. What a good answer. It makes you seem so interesting. Confident, yeah. She just seemed perfect for the movie that I wanted to make. And she wanted to make the same type of movie. And I think most importantly, like, other than like the characters we were playing, we both wanted to make the same type of movie, and that was like an uproarious and romantic comedy that would be a joyous experience for people to go see. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll see my face do a lot of things. I do these exercises sometimes when I'm warming up. Lion face, lemon face. Have you heard of this? So for theater actors, to stretch your face, it's lion face, lemon face. Because when I don't speak in this, my face says multitudes, right? So being the strong, silent Secret Service guy, without many monologues and kissing scenes and sex scenes, I still have to be present in the scene. And so you'll see my eyebrow do the dance whenever Seth does something stupid or says something crazy, but it's all love. And it was amazing working with them, absolutely. Some of my favorite scenes were the scenes you have Bob Odenkirk and Andy Serkis and Charlize, or you have Charlize with Alexander Skarsgård doing these two Oscar winners, just doing this corny love scene, and I'm in the room like, what did I do to deserve being in this presence? But just amazing, amazing. And Andy Serkis, I just want to praise Andy Serkis' name every chance I get, because he is like a bucket list acting god to me, so amazing. I do a lot of video games and motion capture, so to be able to work with him was amazing. And Boys to Men. Boys to Men, absolutely, yeah.